Well, sometimes farming, it comes with some regrets. Here's John Phepps.
This is a familiar task for some of you. I'm replacing sweeps on a soil finisher, which is just a fancy field cultivator. But this year we discovered something. At the beginning of the season, we've had this thing about 30 years. It's been a great machine. And at the beginning of the season, we were going over it and looking at the shanks, this part that holds the sweep. And I noticed it had narrowed, and I remember saying to Aaron, I actually said this, I think we can get one more year out of these. Well, I was only off by 1 year. And so somewhere out in the 600-acre field around us is the modern equivalent of a caltrop, a little iron star that medieval defenders used to use, scatter out to lame the knight's horses. And what we found out is the easiest way to find that is to call in the tire repairman, because that's where it'll show up as in one of those rear tires. And so for me, there is, as much as I enjoy doing this job, and it's really not a bad job, I've learned to do it on grass, not on gravel. And so I'm getting this job done, but there's also a level of regret. What was I thinking? I could have done this and replaced them all, but no, we'll go for one more year. Need to be really careful this year. 21 will carry with it and leave us with many regrets. And for those of us who were tickled to death with our sales of the 2020 crop, and when we got $4 and $10 for corn and beans, and now our jaws keep dropping as prices keep rising up, it would be easy to develop a strong sense of regret. What was I thinking back last fall? I know what I was thinking because I wrote down about it. I was tickled to death. We met our financial goals, we had good yields, and we sold it, and okay, that's fine. Now the problem is, normally I would say, well, I'll just use this as an opportunity for next year, but I'm retiring completely, so Aaron's going to use it as an opportunity for next year. The point I want to leave you with, is that I'm struggling to get to, is first off, watch your head when you're doing this. Take a hard look at the shanks. They're closer than you think. And C, don't let regret spoil one of the most remarkable marketing opportunities I've seen in my 40-year career.
Thanks, John. Well, when we come back, we'll talk more about some of the iron machinery Pete has Tractor Tales next.
It starts with a plan. That's why America's Conservation Ag Movement is inviting you to get your farm business ready for 2021 with a free Resource Stewardship Planning Guide. Get your free guide today at agweb.com/ACAM.